Yeah, unfortunately, Lori wasn't able to make it tonight, so I'm doing it by myself. The other thing is also I met her through the nature park many years ago. So what I'm going to do is talk to you about what the nature park has to offer here and to the public. And so we have about 5.5 kilometers worth of trails, and we also have exhibits in the nature house. And so we have games, also some stuffed animals, the taxidermies, and also some wonderful trees actually for people and also the families to actually enjoy when they come into the nature house. But we also have live exhibits here, and one of the things is we have frogs, we also have snakes, and also they're in terrariums. We also have the slugs and salamanders, and not to forget about the beehives. And so we always have the public challenge is go to the beehive, open it up, and some people think you can actually open it and they'll fly away, but no, they're behind glass. We also want to see there's more things to see on the outside. So there's things like squirrels. There's also birds at the bird feeders. We also have the climbing apparatus out there. And so there's lots more to actually see on the outside too. It all depends on where you want to go. One thing we do is have a Chickadee Cam, and it's operating right now. We're just waiting for the chickadees to pair off. And so a couple of years ago, we got them nesting, forming the eggs, and also in feeding the youngs, and we actually were able to watch them as they hatch up, and they started one by one fledgling and flying off once they've grown up. But there's also other animals you can see. Right now, we have our hummingbirds. They're here year-round. We have the annas right there, and later in the spring we'll get the dragonflies and also turtles and frogs in the ponds. One thing that you might have is the Mysterious Coyote. I've never seen it. Rich actually wanted to know what happened when he put on some stakes and some string there, and he photographed this. So this is photographic proof of the elusive coyote. And so we have here the adult and two of the puppies there playing around with the string. One thing is the Geo-Quest program, and this is sort of like an electronic treasure hunt in which family groups go out and hunt for these treasures. And so this is really neat. I've never seen people so enthusiastic involved with this because they find it's wonderful, and they always say you go to visit all these parks here in Richmond. We also have a variety of other programs here, like Ponies in the Park is the one place where you can actually have the ponies here and you can actually horse around, literally. And so we have the youngsters and also some of the people guiding the ponies just around the pond. Now, the big event is Slugfest, and this is where people can bring their own slugs, or we provide them with slugs. And you get to learn a little bit about nature, some of the natural history of slugs, and then there's our famous slug races. And you get to meet our mascot, Giant Slug, too. The Nature Park also offers field trips, not only for seniors, also families. So this is a view of Pitt Lake, and it's go a variety of places that are here in the Lower Mainland. So sometimes you just have to stop by and see what we're offering. Okay, another big event is our shows. There's the Reptile Show, and so there's a variety of lizards, lots of snakes. Some of them can actually be quite large. And so here we have youngsters actually get given instructions how to handle snakes. And so a lot of these shows, we get something like maybe 400 people just showing up, visitors. Another popular one is the Owl Show, and let's see, last year we actually had people from Orphan Wildlife bring 4 of their owls, and this has never happened before, and it was very popular. So just a variety, and this is actually people get to go up, ask them questions, get a little bit of photography, close up little owls. Another one is the Mushroom Show, and that's by the Mycology Society. And so the most common question is that you get whether they're edible or poisonous, and so people want to know about these things. I had one fella actually saying, "Thank you very much. I know what mushrooms poisoned me." There's also the scoop programs, and so the scoop programs, we have a variety of them happening here, and it's usually during the spring breaks and variety around Christmas time. Variety of programs that your youngsters can be involved with, so you learn about a little bit of nature, about frogs, maybe some about the insects. Another popular one is around Halloween is Wild Things, and usually in the Lower Mainland you see a lot of these events happening, and they're designed to scare people. I always tell people this: we're not here to scare people. Have fun, and it's a very family-friendly event. So when you come to Wild Thing, dress up, rain or shine. Let's see, just put on your raincoat, get your umbrella, and just have fun. Come to the nature park, regardless of what the weather is. This myself and my fiancée Lori, dressed as a bat. I'm the mushroom. And another thing we do is outreach is our Nature in the Neighborhood. And we can read a variety of places, like in Terra Nova, some of the places like in Steveston during the salmon show. And then we always bring the taxidermists, also water bugs here, that actually show public and tell them what nature can be found. One thing that's very important is that the volunteers are very valuable to us. During Wild Things, we have lots of volunteers helping up, setting up things. Here we have the cadets. We also have people from Microsoft setting up boardwalk, school groups setting up and carving up pumpkins. And when you're out there, just watch out for nature. So we have a raptor with the squirrel here. And if you look over here, where they're taking the pictures right there, you actually see the owl that's just sitting right over here. Thank you very much.